Growing up in a community, you'll find that neighbors want to support each other. The families within the community are in regular communication as young boys and girls are offered various sports or Girl Scout opportunities. The children that attend either public school or afford a private education are learning to be responsible members of the community and participate with a good attitude. While city leaders strive to keep appointed and elected officials up to date on vulnerabilities, and the volunteers are known to coordinate amongst families that wish to participate in scheduled activities such as yearly concerts in the area. The local partnerships with city leaders, businesses such as grocery stores and gas stations offer certificates and pamphlets for discounts to city events such as the fair and other child-friendly activities. As I am scheduled to graduate high school next year, trying to find a hobby or activity to get into has presented itself as one big competition. There are several opportunities to participate in city leadership, from community summer activities seeking volunteers, the city council meetings that encourage Girl Scouts to attend to receive recognition. Some young adults graduating high school go straight to earning substitute teacher credentials. To place an ad in the Penny Saver as finding a job after graduation could be another challenge. The competition to graduate high school, earn good grades, seek a letter of recognition, apply to college and get accepted becomes more vivid as I get closer to the final month of the senior year. The community statutes and regulations are grounded in security principles and safety protocols. These regulations protect community leaders and community members alike by providing common rules that multiple groups could agree sets the standard for everyday living. The monthly community meetings prepare businesses and homeowners with guidance for any unfamiliar risks or threats. The meetings are a common area where past threats and risks are acknowledged and questions could be provided with solutions. The many members associate common safety procedures or security encounters with an existing threat, while other members suggest practical exercises in order to prepare for situations that involve hazards or threats. An organized gathering enables community members to prepare documents to assist with navigating statutes and regulations that may be compromised from unpredictable risks or threats. The volunteer activities or events and seminars offer brochures, pamphlets and educational seminars that instruct individuals how to connect with the proper resources for a natural disaster or human-caused threat. While many connections that are established with community leadership and civil affairs have a foundation anchored with internet governance. Before I apply to any place of business, volunteer with the local church or join any college clubs and activities, I would want to enroll in an organization that's priority focuses on community internet governance and internet safety. In creating this presentation, I would only hope that individuals that are interested in any volunteer opportunities seek permission from their parents before engaging in any activity. The partnerships that are established through volunteer efforts are truly important. The communication among leaders, members and new volunteers should always remain professional and welcoming. As communication may differ at various levels of government such as federal, state, local and community level, the meetings should remain fair. The collaboration among groups from each level may activate as an incident has been reported to provide necessary mitigation efforts, as hazards could be too difficult for a local community leader to do alone. For risks that are persistent within a local jurisdiction, resources such as specialized teams may be able to assist community leaders at the state level to ensure that resources are provided to community members and law enforcement personnel alike. The hazards and risks that are reported should be documented with paperwork and shared to the proper authority. If risk assessments are effective in mitigating persistent threats, then those reports, documents and findings may be shared with top managers and business owners to develop a situational awareness about their community. The leaders that make decisions in the community for internet governance should ensure that resources are available for personnel, especially at all levels of government. The resources could include sterile personal protective equipment, equipment for an office, supplies for daily use, tools for proper threat mitigation and sufficient personnel to address past hazards or risks. The meetings that city officials coordinate with county leaders, statewide leaders and private sector businesses, whether in person or remotely, should incorporate administrative, planning, logistics and financial leaders, as the levels of government are assigned responsibilities specific to their capabilities. The senior levels that may have more duties should account for certain natural disasters and plan accordingly. It could cause a delay in response if the lower level of government has been selected to respond to risks such as fire threats that are county or statewide and require additional resources to provide to a community. As a community member may expect that a hazard or risk may require additional assistance from law enforcement or a police department, it's important to know where to place a call and to whom to place a call to. Learning about a local jurisdiction's reporting practices may assist an individual or family that's new to an area. These authorities are in place to prevent injury, damage to property and prevent accidents that lead to death. The community members that volunteer or get involved with organizations that provide resources during a hazard such as a mudslide or risk such as a flooded area are more likely to stay safe during such an event. Learning about which applications community members receive notifications about during a rainy season, snowstorm, hot summer, flooded streets, an earthquake or even traffic-jammed highways could save some time. There are other nonprofit organizations that offer educational courses, training classes and integrate community preparedness into the work environment for a better response during an unpredictable event. If a workplace provides training to its employees about potential hazards both directly and indirectly connected to the environment, then personnel would react with proper procedure opposed to a stressed flight or fight scenario. The workplace personnel that are aware of proper reporting procedures have demonstrated a skill that's essential for communication to develop between recruitment leaders and new trainees. The same principles could be applied while volunteering. If a volunteer has expressed an interest in joining a program that offers educational resources, leadership opportunities or individual growth, that's an important commitment that should be cared for with proper communication channels. So basically, as the volunteer may need to request information such as where the event may take place, with whom, how many people are expected to attend, how to prepare for the service and what the objectives for the specific training may be. The host organizations should provide the details requested. The established communication provides a framework for any future decision-making while suggesting that any conflict or confusion could be avoided as it relates to the schedule. For example, an event that may be offered through a social media platform may request information for a follow-up such as a telephone, an email address or a direct message to the planner. As these communication approaches cross networks, the connection develops from something basic to something more interesting. What could have been a small simple gesture, kept record to something in the past that's quite relevant to the present moment. There's a reason that reports, incidents and risk analysis are kept for record with documents. There's also a reason that individuals feel committed to accident preparedness, threat mitigation and being proactive members in their community. The young kids that are entering junior high school have to eventually enroll themselves into school and exist in the same community with everybody else. So if this encourages you to get involved with your community whether in person or remotely, to simply volunteer and get involved, don't waste another moment.